What is up, guys? Jacob back with a brand new video on the channel. For today's video, we're going to be talking all about depression. Now, before I do get into the topic, I want to give a disclaimer. Depression is different, I say, for everyone. It was a different experience for me compared to, maybe some of my friends or some of my family. So some of the tips I do, some of the stuff I will be talking about in this video might not work for you and might will. You can incorporate your own stuff. Um, but depression is a very hard topic to talk about compared to the rest of the things I've talked about in this series so far. Mainly because depression to me was losing my grandma. So when I lost my grandma, I fell in a depression where I didn't want to do anything. Um, some people say lazy when you're depressed, when you're being like in a depressive mood or you have depression, you tend to not have motivation, energy to get stuff done. So for me, I was in my bed all the time. I wasn't doing a lot of my schoolwork. Um, that's kind of like being lazy, I guess, in a way, but also not. It's kind of confusing. Um, Depression's kind of hard because you can't just tell someone, oh, you'll be happy the next day or it'll be okay. It kind of has to kind of just take its time, and you as the individual, if you're going through it, kind of has to decide when is the right time to reach out, to get help, to talk to someone. For me, it took a long time. When my grandma passed away, I got into depression pretty bad, I would say, compared to how I was up until that point of her passing. My mom was saying that therapy was a good thing, would be helpful, but I was just rejecting it a lot. I did not enter therapy until November 2020. So my grandma passed away in May of 2017. So from then to 2020, I didn't do therapy. I did counseling at my school, but it wasn't the same as therapy. It's the counselor and a therapist could have the same kind of meaning, but a different title. Um, so when I entered therapy, um, I was against it. Like, I was against it. I didn't want to do it. I didn't think it would help me just because of the experience I had with counseling. I did not think it would help me. It did. It really did. It really changed my view on the world and on myself and on other people and the way that I treat other people, the way I treat myself. A lot of the topics that I have talked about on this series so far and the tips I gave you guys has came from therapy, has came from the stuff that my therapist taught me. Um, Sometimes when I do get into a depressive mood, it's a lot easier to get out of it now because of therapy I went through. Now, for some people, it's different. For some people, they might get some really bad therapists and then not want to do it again, which makes a lot of sense. But depression is scary. It really, really, really is. Mental health as a whole is scary. Like even some of the people that maybe smiling, laughing, having a good time could could really be going through stuff that they just don't want to display out in public. And I'd say to you, for everyone, is to be kind to one another, help each other out, um, be nice to one another. You know, grateful for everything. It's really a scary world, knowing that a lot of people are just hateful to one another. And like to bring each other down a lot and not help each other. Um, Build all the way up and help each other, achieve great things. And that's what I want to do on my channel, is to help people and inspire people and motivate people to go after things, get passionate about things that they love, do things that they love to do. And that's, when I was in a depressive mood, I did not want to do anything. So I always kind of knew that film content creating something like this was something for me. Now, when I got depressed and I went crazy, or not crazy, but like, like very low, that kind of went down the drain because I didn't know what I was gonna do. Um, but I would say therapy is a great tool, a great thing. Talking to someone that you fully trust in and knows that that person will help you in some sort of way. Also giving it time. Now, of course, if it's really bad depression, then it's just different circumstances and other things I can't really talk about because I don't really have enough experience with. But first thing, therapy is good. Always try it. Talk to loved ones, someone you trust, a friend, a family member, a significant other, soulmate, anyone. Third one, just give it time. The person will eventually want to get the help. Like, for me, I wanted to get the help. I just kind of needed that time to figure stuff out. But I want to give this video, give my tips, give my thoughts on this. If you guys are feeling bad, if you guys aren't feeling good, you guys can always text me. You guys can send me comments, and you guys know where to find me. Thank you guys so much for watching this channel, my video. Hope you guys have an amazing day and or night whenever you guys are watching this, and see you guys all next week.